I was in Hilton Head, South Carolina, reading the newspaper and saw a photo of a group of women, and the article talked about their giving circle, women's giving circle, also with the Community Foundation in Hilton Head, South Carolina, and some of the work that they were doing. And I thought, that would be great for Springfield. I'm sure that we could get support from many local women, particularly if we focused on Women and Children's Project. So I came back and made an appointment to talk to the Community Foundation, the Land of Lincoln, and the rest is history. We soon started, and it's been great.
Well, when former Mayor Hasara comes to you and says, I have an idea, can we do it? There's only one answer, and that's of course. And so when she came back, it was because of my respect for her, I always want to hear her ideas. But more so, this is something that we had thought about at the Community Foundation in our young history at that point of implementing various giving circles. And it seemed like this was a great one to do. And so it was an exciting kind of coincidence that she had read about this on vacation and brought it back to her beloved hometown. And it's been full steam ahead ever since.
I've always been a champion for women causes. I come from a long line of strong women, women empowerment. I am woman, hear me roar, and the power of the purse are things that I heard quite frequently from women in my family. Those themes are part of my DNA, and they're reflective in the Women's for Women's mission. That made me want to become involved and stay involved.
Well, obviously, you can do so much more with a group than you can giving as one person to a project. So there's just nothing like not only the money that you create, but also the ideas. The group process has always amazed me in how you can get together and think, oh, I have no idea what we can do, and all of a sudden it blossoms into some wonderful event or project.
Mosaic Moms is a relatively new program. This overall project is meant to help children and families get the access to behavioral health care that they need. But there's one story that has always stuck with me. The clinician was able to connect these two moms with very different backgrounds but needing support from two very, very different backgrounds. And they were able to get together, and now their kids play. And they have each other to rely on to talk about the challenges that come up with being a mom, that talk through children's behavior, talk through how they can best help each other and the support that they need. Because even though you're a mom and you think you're supposed to be strong at everything and like you can handle this because you have kids to take care of, you still need one another.
This organization has been around for 10 years. We're celebrating our 10th year anniversary. And this year, we're awarding $50,000, which, by the way, is the highest amount ever in our history to impact the lives of women in our community. Having more than 100 women unite together, come together to stand behind a cause is powerful. It represents the power of the circle.
In my career as a fundraiser, I've often heard, if we could just get 100 people to give $1,000 a year, we could do X. And you kind of go, oh yeah, but you really think, well, that'll probably never happen. And this is a group that's proven that skepticism wrong. These are very determined women who want to make this community better for women and children, and they've, I think, done so.
You never envisioned that it would be this successful. You never know when you start something very small. But I knew the women who were already involved in the Community Foundation. I was not, but So we knew each other and kind of knew what we wanted to do and how we worked together to think we could do something great. So that's been so rewarding, it really has.
Hello, this is Women in Philanthropy from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, sending greetings to women in the advisory board that they have there with the Community Foundation of Lincoln's Land. We want to congratulate you on your 10-year anniversary. We are proud of you and what you've been able to accomplish. We here have been in existence for 15 years and we just celebrated our 15th year. We now have an endowment of over $1,115,000, and we have given out by the end of this year over $400,000 to our community. What you have been able to do in 10 years is very impressive. We are proud that we were some type of inspiration to you, and all of us here want to say to you, Happy Anniversary!